everyone, Joe here. So, we're going to be doing a little bit of barbecuing today. It's finally not frozen anymore. It's not warm out, but it's perfect time to break out the grill, and I am really been craving some ribs. So that's what we're going to make today. My recipe is very simple. Most of it actually happens right here on the stove, and then we take it out for the last steps actually on the grill. So it's pretty easy to do. Everyone can do it. But before we do that, I have a little beer tasting I got to do here. I've been saving this one for cookout day. So, Two Gals Brewing. This is one of the beers from B. Meyer 44, the Smoked Porter. So let's give it a go. Smoking nicely. Looking good. Okay. That is dark. Smells good. It's got that nice dark roasty malty smell. Don't pick up any hops. Okay, here we go. Cheers, B. Meyer. Thank you again for sending these my way. That's good. That's a good one. The smokiness is really comes through as an aftertaste. Oh yeah, this is going to be good with this recipe. So, cheers. Thanks again, B. Meyer, for sending me smoked porter. This is a good one. So now let's get back to what we're cooking. We're going to be making some barbecue ribs, and like I said, it's very simple. You're going to need barbecue sauce, whatever sauce you like. I've got Sweet Baby Ray's here, only about half, so in case I need more, I picked up a couple more small bottles of a different brand. I don't really care. I pick whatever whatever's on sale and whatever I know tastes good. You'll need an onion. If you got a little bit bigger one than this, that'd probably do better, but an onion, sweet or yellow, doesn't matter. You need your favorite type of ribs. Right here I've got country style beef ribs. These are the no bone gigantic beef chunks. I've done this recipe actually mostly with pork, and it always turns out great. And so, but we wanted some beef ribs tonight, so this will work great. And then the secret ingredient: a bottle of beer, whatever you got. Homebrew. This is a Sam Adams Boston Lager. Whatever you've got. I usually go for the middle dark to dark beers, just because it helps the flavor a lot, and it really complements the smoky barbecue a lot better. So without further ado, let's get to prepping. Okay, prepping this recipe is really easy. You grab your ribs, chop them open. I missed a corner. There we go. Just take them, throw them in the pot. Now, these are nice big ones. You can chop them up if you want. Actually, they're looking pretty good. So now we take our onion. And what I typically do is just chop it up until it's in rough chunks. You don't need to like finely dice it or anything like that. And then what I do is take it, break them up, throw them right in here. Perfect. Just like that. Whoops. There we go. Now what we do, we take our barbecue sauce. Pour it in. Lovely sound. Then we take whatever beer we got. Smelling good already. So then I usually give it a bit of a mix. Get the sauce spread around in there. Go ahead and try to get in some more of this barbecue sauce. Finish off this beer. Okay. So I typically get it until the beer and the sauce are just up to the top of where the ribs are. Now we're going to take this over to the stove. Okay, so we've got that there. We're going to turn it up to medium-high heat. We want to get it simmering. Don't want it boiling, really, but we do want it simmering. And that's not enough onion for me. So through the miracle of video, we've got another onion here chopped. Man. So we'll just mix those in. There we go. I like lots of onion, lots of beer. You can see the beer did thin down the barbecue sauce. Not a whole lot, but it did. So more barbecue sauce. Yeah. I like it to usually be pretty thick there. It will simmer down over the next, oh, I don't know, these are pretty big ribs, so I would say we'll simmer them for probably 45 minutes. We'll check in on it. I kind of just let it go until I think they're done. So we'll just let that sit there. Man, wish you guys could smell this, because this is going to be good. Okay. It's starting to heat up here. I thought it'd be a good time to mention to you that you will want to keep it moving with your heat up if you're heating it up at a medium-high, because the barbecue sauce and all that stuff is all sugary. It's going to burn if you let it just sit there. So I'll typically just let it sit for a few, then just come by and give it a stir. I guess that'd be stir frequently, but not constantly. So here, these are going to be simmering here soon. It was starting to bubble up before I stirred it here. We'll give it just a couple more minutes. It should be up to simmer. Okay, so these are up to a light simmer. We'll turn the heat down now to, oh, I don't know, kind of a medium-low. And we'll just let this sit and continue to simmer away. After probably about half an hour or so, I'm going to head out to the grill, get it fired up and heat it up. I use charcoal, a charcoal grill, so it takes a little bit longer to get all hot and all the crusties burnt off. So you pretty much let this sit until you're ready to throw them on the grill. What I do is I simmer it down. I let the sauce get nice and thick. If it's getting too thick, I add some more beer to it, or barbecue sauce, whatever you want. And the last step on the grill is basically just to burn the outsides, get them crunchy, and then I'll dip them in the thickened sauce once more, and then they'll be good to go. So we're just going to let this sit here now and simmer for about half an hour, and then we'll hit the grill. Okay, our ribs are nearing time for grilling, so it's time to get this sucker fired up. Give it a good, nice soak. Looks good. My lighter's cold. There we go. Alright, we'll just let that heat up. We'll put the actual grill piece down, burn it off, get it all cleaned up, and we should be ready to rock and roll here shortly. Okay, these are looking pretty much done. I've got the heat going a little bit higher than it was before because I'm starting to reduce the sauce. But basically what we're going to do now, grab our tongs. We're going to pull these bad boys out. You don't need them to be really heavily covered in barbecue because, like I said, what we're going to do now, we're going to throw these on the grill just long enough to give them some good crunch on the outside. Kind of caramelize some of those sugars, give it that nice smoky barbecue-y goodness. And what we'll do is while these are on the grill, we'll continue to let this simmer and cook down a bit more so we've got a nice thick sauce by the time we get back. You don't really need the onions either, but sometimes they get stuck, so whatever. See, isn't that nice? It's starting to thicken up now. Okay, so now let's head to the grill. Okay, looks like our coals are doing pretty good. Just knock these down a bit. Spread them out. Get some of these wayward ones back. Perfect. So we got a nice, really hot fire going on there. And now it's just time to get these bad boys here cooking. I'm a firm believer that you can grill any time of year. And I tell you what, sometimes you just gotta grill. Even if it's the middle of winter and you're freezing your butt off. It's worth it. So basically what I'm doing here is pretty much just searing each side. We're caramelizing some of that barbecue sauce on there. We're getting it crunchy. They don't have to be on the grill right now. They're already cooked. So what we're doing now is purely for flavor. You can actually take this whole batch and get one of the disposable trays and basically do all your barbecue sauce and beer and onions, cook it over the fire here on the grill, and then just pull them off, you know, burn them, I like to call it, and then put them right back in your sauce. I usually do that when I've got a lot of folks. Since it's just going to be my girlfriend and I tonight, we're just doing it this way. Just so that way I don't have to use a whole ton of charcoal. Oh, look at that. Oh, smells so good, guys. Okay, these are pretty much done. This only took a couple minutes. Like I said, you're not wanting to cook them much here. This is all for flavor, this part. But yeah, look at that. I mean, like you've got nice dark burns going on. You're gonna have some good eats. Alrighty. Back to the kitchen. So you can see our barbecue sauce here's got a nice and thick. It's developing that good old gross skin on it. This is perfect. This is what you're looking for. Nice thick sauce. We basically cooked out a lot of the water that was in the beer. And now we're back down to that good old sugary, but now beer infused barbecue sauce. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take these guys, put them right back on in there. I flip them around. I let them sit in here, I don't know, 3 to 5 minutes or so. Even then, you don't have to now. You could take it right now the way it is. Pull this bad boy out. Boom, you're ready to go. But we're just going to let it set for a couple more minutes while I'm finishing up another side here. And then it'll be time to eat. So there you go. That's all you got to do. Now, the last step, the most important step, plating this bad boy up. So I like to give it a good turn here. Got a nice big old chunk. Made some scalloped potatoes here to go with. And there you go. So, I hate to have to do this in front of all you guys, but it's kind of protocol, you know. You make a video about making something, you got to do a little bit of a taste, right? So let me just chop off a little piece here. Good and barbecuey. Oh yeah. Really, with this recipe you can't go wrong. I started out following a barbecue recipe online a while back. Didn't have all the stuff I needed for it, so I ended up doing this. And I've never looked back. So thanks everyone for watching. Give this a try yourself. I would definitely recommend it. And so until next time, cheers and happy barbecuing.